beer on the weekends.
No, I think that you're an alcoholic. Have you thought about Schick Shadle?
2-day follow-up. No, tell me about it.
It's just a couple of it's a 10-day program with a few 2-day follow-ups.
10-day program? A couple of 2-day follow-ups?
That's right.
It sounds so easy. Do you think I could really do it?
I think you could, Keitha. It'll stop the cravings. Try Schick.
I don't know. Okay, sure.
And Isabella's still there. Move over, Isabella.
But keep it.
Hi, welcome back to Just Us. We've had some really great guests tonight. We've had Cher, we've had Isabella Rossellini. We've had a really good show. We've done some really good things. Now we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of the show. We have a really, really special guest for you tonight. Now, it's our camera person, Keitha
Wait.
Thank you.
Keitha Richardson. And, yeah, Richardson. Keitha,
Son of Richard.
Yeah, son of Richard. Keitha is somebody who maybe the general public hasn't heard of, but she has something that no one else has. Tina, why don't you tell me about that?
Okay, I will, Nick. Thanks. Keitha actually is a cartographer, and she has the largest map collection in North America, in the United States, and Canada included. And it's really exciting that we have her on our show tonight. So we're going to say a big welcome to Keitha. Keitha, come on in.
Welcome, Keitha.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Keitha, it's really exciting to have you on our show tonight. How? And we're just, first of all, say that you have the largest map collection in the world, or in North America, at the world.
Well, I like to call it the world. It makes me feel a little better, because there's so few of us out there who really do collect maps like it was worth something. And, you know, I like to consider myself the world's best map collector.
Can I ask you, how did you go about collecting so many maps?
Well, I guess I started out when I started getting my first maps of Clearbrook, BC, where I'm originally from. You know, I took maps of the general area, you know, in a few of my classes, and then, you know, I subscribed to World Magazine. So I got a lot of maps from foreign countries.
World Magazine, a great magazine.
Yeah, and also
a little plug for World there.
Did you also get them from the National Geographic, you know, like the
certainly.
Carolinas,
but
or
then,
whatever?
Oh, after a while, I just started to get bored, you know, like with those maps and stuff. They were so accessible, and I really had to do something that.
How do you feel, Keitha, about strip maps? Strip maps are, I think, the most interesting type of maps to have, and also physical maps. You know, the ones that show the mountains, the topography maps. Very interesting.
Well, you know, it's so amazing how you can see so much in one little picture, and you leave it up to your imagination. I think that's one of the things I really like about
Now, I just have a question. What would you say is the map you have that is worth the most money? Where is it of?
I guess it would have to be the seafloor around Outer Lapland. Just got a complete map of all the sea.
That is amazing.
Outer Lapland.
Now, I heard that you said you had a map here with you tonight that you were just going to show us. Can we get a close-up on this, our fill-in person here?
She's actually, I don't think we have it tonight.
No, we do. We have it.
Okay,
I'm sure it's there somewhere. There it is.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go. This is a map of,
is it the
it's the general area in Richmond.
Oh.
Here we go. I just thought, you know, it might as well show something that we're all familiar with.
Island, or Lulu
And
Island.
number 3 road, Garden City. Okay, and here we have the Westminster Highway, which goes right along here. And this is Lansdowne Mall. I believe probably some of you have been here before. It's also in black and white.
Look at that. Look at the mall.
Look at, no, the graphics on this map are beautiful. I don't believe I've seen such a beautiful map.
Nick, can you show us who did the map?
Peace Arch News.
Oh, the Peace Arch News.
A local map. No, that's in Canada. What are we talking about? That's not local.
Oh, well, it is local because we live in Peace Arch, Washington.
So, of course.
Look at that, a local map. It's kind of exciting tonight. And, okay, we'll just put that down now.
I'm just going to show you.
Okay, Keitha has one other map to show us. Well, she has one other map to show us before we go. She's going to show us, these are real gems, I must admit.
Oh, look at that.
Okay,
this one, now this looks a bit confusing. I don't know, Tina, you take over here.
This is a map of It's basically the A's of, it's in Abbotsford, and this is a map of the greater Abbotsford
Oh, look at that.
area.
Here we have Mount Lehman over here, and the general Clearbrook area.
And Cultus Lake around here
no,
somewhere.
Cultus Lake is over here. But look
I
at
always
this.
get them mixed up. No,
And here we have
about
Clearbrook and a bit of Abbotsford. And we
She
can
has
see
so
the
many.
terminal.
too. I just
Oh,
get all,
this
you know,
is
the thing
great.
is, I guess the most ironic thing about my whole job is that I often get lost, you know. You'd think there's this many maps,
Isn't
but
that funny?
And that's so great that you could show us those maps. And actually, Keitha, it was great to have you on the show. Thanks for coming on the show tonight.
Yes, it was a pleasure. It was really a pleasure.
Thanks for coming on.
And Tina and I are just going to say a good night to all our viewers.
And we're just going to tell you a bit about the next show that we're having coming up. Who are we having on the show next, Nick?
Well, next show, we've got some really special guests for you. We've got Divine. Now, he died. He died not too long ago, but what we've done is we've done a little bit of a seance. We've resurrected Divine for you. And we're going to have him on the show. He's going to talk a little bit about his new show, Hairspray, which we didn't quite plug this show. But, you know, he's going to talk a little about that. And
since we did have an all-women show tonight, we're going to do an all-male show next Friday night. And we're also having Sting on the show, and he's going to talk a little bit about his Brazilian and South American tour, in which a lot of And They Dance Alone comes on to, and he's going to talk a little bit about the problems in Brazil, as well as, oh, Nick, help me here.
As well as his career, as it's going so
as it's
far,
going.
you know, how he's...
And so we're happy to have Sting on the show. It's going to be quite exciting, as well as Divine, and also we're going to have
Michael Douglas.
Special
guest, star of the great Fatal Attraction, which just recently blew the box office.
As well as Wall Street, the film that he was nominated for Best Actor as Best Actor for. So look for that show next week on Channel 4 Como.
Okay,
Just Us.
And keep on viewing. And from Nick
and Tina,
good night.
You stop it.
Press the red button.
Rachel.
Should I talk?
Whatever.
Frank. My name is Ekaterine Witt. We're talking about women, about a society. I have two very exciting guests.
Okay, stop talking.
I'd like to welcome my first guest, Miss Linda Lovelace. So Linda, how did you get such a reputation as being a well-known slut? I mean, is that a personal goal for you? Is it something you had to work at for years? Tell us what the scoop is.
Well, the scoop basically is, Katharina, is, you know, I just basically slept with a lot of men, and this is no goal, it just sort of happened. You know, I'm so basically desirable that men just couldn't resist me.
Yeah. Did you happen to come from such a man? Your belt buckle, can we get a close up on this? The belt buckle is undone. The belt buckle is undone. The first button on her jeans is undone. Let's hear this. What is this?
What is it?
Do you feel you're portraying a positive role for women in society now?
Of course. Come on, all women want to have it, you know. Katrina, come on, let's be frank. And that's the name of the shame of the show, huh?
The shame of the show.
No,
Yes, you're funny.
I try. But, you know, like, let's be frank, that we want, you know, women basically want it. And, you know, I just portray that venue of women.
Do you have any other goals in life you just want to
Katrina, I want to be laid.
That is your future plans, your near future plans. You have no other goals, no other aspirations but to get laid. This is it. On the table, let's talk turkey.
I like men.
Yes,
I
I
like
like men
penis.
too.
I want
Penis is
penis.
good. Yes.
No, forget that eating out shit and forget the other stuff, you know.
Linda, please, this is a public television show.
Let's just have penis in the vagina now. You know, like, what's the other point? What's the point? You know, all that foreplay shit is nothing.
I see. What do you think about women like, who can I think of the top of my head?
You know, Catherine Devenue, whatever.
Deneuve, darling. Deneuve.
Deneuve, fuck it. You know, her and that Susan Sarandon in that movie, they're getting it on. They're getting it on. Forget that shit.
You
We
want
want
that
to see
penis.
men and women together. Penis.
I see.
We want that. I
Well,
want it.
Well, Linda, I must
What
say,
do we want?
We want penis.
Linda, I must say you're not the most exciting guest that I've had on my show. That's right.
What the
I've had
fuck are you talking about,
Dr.
Katrina?
Ruth
We're telling you
Westheimer,
what
a well-known
the
sex therapist.
we're talking what the
I've
North American
had,
woman wants. They want penis, okay? Like
No, Linda, I must contradict you on that. You want penis. Not all American women want penis. They want more. They want Korean. They want
They want
babies.
penis. When they
No.
come home, they want penis.
No.
When they go to work, before they go to work, they want
No.
penis. Before they make breakfast with their husbands, they want penis.
No,
Come
I
on,
must
that's ridiculous.
bicker with you on that point.
Oh, bullshit. You
Women-
German chicks, you don't know where you're
Women
coming
do not
from,
just
huh?
want penis. Linda, you're useless to me. This is called let's be frank.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're being frank, but I don't need you on your show. I don't need that shit.
1, 2,
Give me
3,
that.
4.
I'm sorry I asked you on the show in the first place. I have no idea.
Oh, fuck yourself.
I
Now.
have
That's
no
probably what you do
control.
every
1, 2, 3,
night,
4. But
huh?
we're going to take a commercial break.
1, 2, 3,
I'll get
4.
this whore off my set.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you very much.
Something special for lunch. I like cheese glasses. Well, I have Kraft singles. Will that do? I guess so. Just a second. Here, try a Kraft single. They have 8 ounces of milk in them. They're very yummy. Kraft singles. Try them in your bread.
Welcome back. The show is called Let's Be Frank. I'm your lovely host, Sissy Katarina Witt. I'm embarrassed and horrified for my last guest. I have no control over what, but that's shit now. We can't go back. So anyway, let's get on with my more interesting guest. This woman has written a book, How to Be Your Own Best Friend. She's a well-known lesbian in certain circles. And she's here today to talk to us about lesbianism in society with women. Please welcome my lovely distinguished guest, Miss Justine Dykman.
Hello,
Justine.
Katarina.
Hello, Justine. I wouldn't mind if you gave me a little elbow room. You know, I'm not too sure about this stuff, you know, this lesbian stuff. So let's talk Turkey. You're a lesbian, yes?
Yes, that is right.
And how long have you been a lesbian?
About 4 years.
4 years. And how old are you now?
About 18.
18, my God, that was 14 years old. Tell us about the first time you slept with a woman and why you found it so
Well,
sexually exciting, although I
A
don't know
woman
why.
is her own best friend.
Yes, you wrote a book about that, yes, we
Yes.
know this.
A woman can only relate to one who is common to her, and that is a woman,
I see.
a female.
Now, when you engage in sexual intercourse with another woman, what sort of method do you use? Like, do you use hand-on practice, strap-on dildos? What exactly is it that you do?
That is very funny, Katrina. You
I'm
know,
known for my wit.
you know the most common method for me.
It's okay, darling. Don't This is the first time she's been on television.
The most common method for being satisfied is the hand-on method.
I see.
The most, woman relate to woman kind of deal.
Can you give us specifics, certain instances? I don't want to get personal, but, if we're going to talk about lesbianism in society, we need to know. We need to be informed. The public needs to know.
A woman knows what a woman wants. And that is the most proper, the most important matter of the issue. A woman knows. And if a woman knows, she knows. And she knows how to satisfy her fellow.
Her fellow?
Yes.
You mentioned a man. Obviously,
I
there's
don't
some sort of bisexual things going on
No.
here.
I mentioned, but when I say the word fellow, I mean fellow person,
Fellow woman.
Yes.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, I see. I'm not a lesbian myself. I'd like to get that across just before we get any further. You wrote this...
The woman knows how best to satisfy her mate, her
Oh, bullshit, huh?
It's not true. A woman knows
Bullshit.
exactly.
I told you to get that whore off my
Oh,
set.
come on, the fuck, huh?
Can we cut to a commercial
Oh,
now,
what
please?
is that?
Cut to a commercial.
What is
Music,
that?
cut to a commercial. I don't want this bitch on my set.
You know, sometimes things happen when you get older that are a little embarrassing and you don't like to talk about them. One of them is in control of your bladder. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Jamie. You know, I was out golfing the other day and I just lost all control and it was so embarrassing.
I know. But there's a solution now. Have you seen the Depend diaper?
Napkin. It looks really good. Why didn't I try it?
I think you should.
Thanks, Jamie, for telling me about Depends. I feel so much more free and in control of my life once again.
And secure.
And secure.
Security is very important. Let's all try to be secure. Try Depend.
I tried it, and I liked it.
Touch it.
The show is called Let's Be Frank. We're talking to Justine Dykeman, a well-known lesbian in certain circles. And she has just brought to me a new book that has just come hot off the presses. It's called How To, about lesbianism in society. Now, Justine, I read here that you say how to achieve orgasm as a woman with a woman. Now, can you explain, can we get a close-up on this? Just exactly what this is. There's a man in this picture. Now, why do you have a man in a book about lesbianism? I'd like to know. The world would like to know. We don't like to know. Tell us about this.
It's a direct principle. It is known that a man with a woman is the most satisfactory way to have sex. And so when you combine the two principles, you have the most satisfactory way of providing
Sexual services.
Exactly.
Yes.
It is a woman with a woman. It is good, but if you combine woman and man, it is better.
I definitely agree.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for talking with us, Justine. We're going to go. We have a new addition to our show. We just picked this guest up. She is not too well known in certain circles of men. She is a virgin at 35.
A virgin?
A virgin at 35 years old. We have her here on our show. Prudence Waterlake. Let's hear it for her. Could you shove over, darling?
I
Thank you
think I
so
could.
much. I really appreciate
No,
it.
I'll just sit on the outside. No, it's okay
No,
if I sit.
Prudence, I love you to sit here, darling. Sit down and shove your butt over here. So, Prudence,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Next.
I see. The idea of a lesbian sitting next to you offends you.
Why should it? It's because I sometimes
Prudence, you've been a virgin for 35 years. Do you really think you're going to get anything out of this woman that would be sexually satisfying?
No.
Well then, let's get on with the interview. We have millions of people who want to know, why are you still a virgin at 35?
I don't know. I guess I was not very forward. I guess
Forward.
forward with
That's good, yes.
forward with men and such.
I see.
I'm really intelligent though. You know, if you like talk to me about literature, like I really like Jane Austen.
Prudence, the show is Let's Be Frank. No one gives a
Excuse
shit
me.
about Jane Austen.
No.
She's dead. Let's get back to this virgin stuff. I myself lost my virginity at 15 years old, back in Stockholm. And, you know, it was great. I was 15, he was 14, but you know, he could
It's the
get
way
out.
worldwide, you know.
That's right. How about you?
In-
You lose your virginity
In Berlin, I was
Berlin.
12 years
12
old.
years old.
It's très bien.
You put our ages together, we get basically Prudence's age.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I do not know why.
Prudence, tell me, do you go to bars and discos and things?
Well, Katrina, Miss Witt,
It's misfit,
yeah.
definitely.
Well, you know, I've never been to a bar. What's it like?
It's
I
bad
hear,
with colors.
I hear you drink a lot of alcohol.
Oh, I do. I drink on my show. But anyway, getting back to this. You go to
Purely sexual viewpoint.
you go to a bar, you meet the man, you look at his crotch, you check his wallet.
And you see très bien.
That's right. Oh, I can see from my cameraman, Mr. Joe Meyer, that we're going to go back to a commercial, so let's get some music. We'll be right back. Thank you.
I'm kind of bored. How about you?
Yeah, kinda.
This party's not very fun. You know, what we need is something to liven it up.
I agree.
I know. How about some stoned wheat thins?
Stoned wheat thins.
Oh, they're good.
This is
I love that.
yummy, yummy. It's the bola, baby. Look at
Try
Look at
them.
those crackers. Oh my goodness. They're so yummy.
I'm having a great time now. How about you?
The party is happening. Do, 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 do. Think so. We're back. The show's Let's Be Frank. I'm your lovely hostess, Katharina Witt. We have a new addition, as I mentioned before, that we have a new addition to the show. His name is Tyrone Blackstone. He is a well-known pimp in certain circles. And he's written a very sensitive and portraying book of him and his hookers, or whores, or sluts, whatever you want to call them. Let's give a big hand for him. Mr. Tyrone Blackstone. Tyrone, before we get started, this is a lovely coat.
Huh.
Is it mink?
Huh.
Yes. Fabulous, fabulous. Can we get a close-up of this, please, Barbara? I love this. So, Tyrone, you've written a book. Can we get a close-up of this? It's called Ordinary People. It's a sensitive portrayal of you and your bitches for, what was it, 10 years?
Oh, yeah.
10 years at least. So what made you decide to show the sensitive side of a pimp and his whores?
Money?
Money, a good reason to write such a book, yes. But tell me about this particular character, Lola. Now, I've heard recent rumors that Lola and you were previously engaged, but you broke up the engagement. Is this a falsity? Is this a lie?
That fucking bitch. What a fucking whore. She
Well-
couldn't do anything.
Well, let's talk about Lola for a second.
Yeah, I was engaged to Lola. What?
Well, look, you wrote it. I believe this is you in the back. There's a picture of you in the back. This is your book. I'm only going what the editors told me to say. That
Okay. Fuck, okay. Fucking relax. We were engaged. Big fucking deal. She wanted to a fucking husband. I don't care what. I give them what they want.
Now tell me, what makes you want to be a pimp in modern urban society today? I mean, what drives you to such nonsense?
Money.
Another really good reason, you know? Money, that's why I'm doing this stupid show, but
Definitely never. Why not?
yes, exactly, Justine, exactly. So, and Tyrone, how much money exactly do you make as a pimp? Before taxes, we're talking here.
Lots of money. I mean, fuck. These stupid bitches.
Yeah.
You know, they go out there, they're whores, they want to get laid. And I make money off it. I mean, it's a fucking joke. Tons of money, lots of it, like lots of bills, lots of it.
Yeah,
Lots of it.
I see. And, did you graduate with any kind of degree, like finances or commerce or anything? Like, you know how to budget your money, or is it just sort of by...
Budget, yeah, I got a budget.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a big pink Cadillac parked in the back of the studio here, or what?
Yeah.
Limousine? What kind of a man are you? What kind of a man makes money off of women. You know, that really disgusts me. I don't know why we got this pig on my show. You know, the editors say, hey, we got time to fill. We got to put this asshole on the show, Katerina.
Hey, fuck, what's your problem?
Get the fucking dude off the show, man.
I'll be right back. Well, it's certainly been an interesting show, if not my last show. I'm a Katerina Witt. I'm a Swede.